just got to work on like hosting a little bit. I feel like I just got to do a better job at like getting us like
kind of from point A to point B, like because I mean, yeah, because you are the one essentially doing the transition. So
it's better when it sounds like just like a regular conversation. But like there were definitely some times on Monday that I was just like kind of like waiting there just because like I've never hosted before. But
yeah, so I mean, this is new to both of us. A couple takeaways from me. There were times where I don't know if it was because I was excited or I was nervous or just a mixture of both, where I was speaking very, very fast and loud into the microphone. So I had to chill with that. I think it's just me being sick, dude. There were some words that I had trouble articulating. Other than that, I would start to. I was like you. Oh, are you dipping?
But no, I said I'm grabbing a glass of water, but keep
talking. Oh. Yeah, I would just like be talking about something and I would get so sidetracked and get really into the topic that I would lose the train of thought and like forget what I was gonna say next.
Yeah, I mean these are all things though, like once we just keep doing this like more often, we'll like kind of settle into it.
Yeah, I think you definitely have the opening was unreal. If you can do that again, that was fantastic. The way that you started off. I love the fellow laxers, the lax pros. Yeah, and I think if we can hit when I was working on the Starting Nine podcast for Barstool, the baseball one, we were doing test podcasts before the real podcast, and they were aiming for like 25 to 35 minutes just because of audience like retention.
Right.
I mean, we hit what was the final 30 minutes, but we ultimately had 42 minutes. But that was also because we were doing some claps and I had to take out a bunch of that stuff. But I think like 30, 35 minutes, 45. You think the hour should be a good point though once we start getting into it?
Like once the actual like season's going on and we have like actual shit to talk about.
Oh, that's gonna yeah.
It's definitely good. Like as far as the test podcast goes though, like 30, 35 is
it's fair. Then that's really it. And I don't know like what your weeks look like, but I'm like pretty available up until February 5th. If you want to like do test podcasts, just to, like build chemistry, I could just make like topics for that day. Like Reddit always has stuff going on. Like if there's like an inside lacrosse forum post that looks cool, we can just like talk about that and do like a fake show that only we would listen to get better. I know that's what a couple of guys at Barstool do sometimes. So
yeah, I mean, I'm totally good with that. I'm trying to think. I mean, other than Flyers games and shit, like any night that they're not playing, my nights are pretty open. So,
what are your thoughts on the Super Bowl, man? Do you have any plans yet?
I think we got a bar rented out that'll be right in the city. So I'm got to be nervous with Brady, but I feel kind of good.
You feel confident?
Dude, I'm so fucking pumped because this is Philly's first like championship that I'm like post 21.
So, okay. So this is a big one.
Yeah, I mean, last time anyone was in a championship was, I guess, Flyers Stanley Cup 2010.
Well, so, that's when they played the Patriots last time. I forgot about that. What jersey do you rock?
Dude, so I've got a Wentz jersey that is for sure cursed.
Okay.
I got it from China, so
I'm superstitious too.
So I wear the Wentz jersey for the first half of games, and then always just take it off for the second half, and that's been working so far.
That's a psycho move. I love it.
But yeah, always start off with it, but as soon as halftime comes around, see ya.
All right, dude. Well, I'll let you get back to the Flyers game. We'll touch base around 9:30.
Yeah, it works for me.
All right, brother.
talk to you then.
See you, dude.